Hello, my name is Margaret Britton, and I would like to give you a tour of my React site for TLL, a fictional toy lending library, to graduate from the front-end bootcamp with honors. A toy lending library is much like a traditional library, except that it lends toys and games rather than books. My goal was to create a visually pleasing, easy-to-use site that would allow current and prospective members of TLL to learn about toy lending libraries, view the current toy inventory, sign up for a membership, and contact TLL with questions. I used a combination of Bootstrap, React Strap, and custom CSS to style the site. I also challenged myself to learn a few new libraries, including Formic, Yup, React Social Icons, and Framer Motion. Now let's take a look at the site. It's fully responsive, so the layout will change a bit to accommodate a wide range of screen sizes from mobile to desktop, and we'll see how that works as we explore the home page here. We have a banner featuring membership prices, a simple nav bar with links to the various pages on the site, a login button, which of course doesn't really log anything in since there's no back end here, but the idea is that a member would be able to check to see which toys they currently have checked out, when the toys are due, and have the possibility to renew items. Our homepage then features a train image, the name and information about the toy lending library, a featured toy section, which conditionally renders only toys in the inventory with a featured property set to true, information about what a toy lending library is, and the ability to sign up for a membership using this button here. The footer gives contact information for TLL, site links, and social icons, which are created with the library React Social Icons. As we can see here, as we shrink the site down, our menu pops up into a hamburger, and the site formatting changes a bit in order to deal with the smaller screen size of mobile. Let's move along to our next page, which is the toy inventory page. This page is honestly where I spent my most time and had the most trouble. Here we find cards that render for each item that's available in the inventory. As we hover over each inventory item, we see a slight scale effect, which I achieved by using animation available in the Framer Motion library. Each inventory item features a View Details button, which we can click on to get further details about the toy. Here we see the name, balance spike, a category, ages for which the toy is appropriate, the checkout status, a short description, and of course, an image. Next, let's look at the filters. This was my biggest challenge and my biggest victory with this project. I wanted stackable filters. So for instance, I'd like to be able to look for vehicles for 3 to 6-year-olds that are currently available. Then I have a pretty good idea what I can check out for my child when I visit TLL. I can also clear the filters individually, or I can click Clear All to return to the entire inventory. I had to do lots of research, had many failed attempts, got so frustrated, and finally a push in the right direction from my instructor set me on the right path. I'm really happy with how this filter turned out. Let's take a look here at the code. The toys component is set up as a functional component that uses React hooks, which I researched on my own. All of the filters are originally set to null, which is the reason why we see the entire inventory when the page loads. As we select different filters here, it will set the filters, either setting the category, the status, or the age, as we see down here. And then those filters are passed into this map function below, which will then render only the items that pass through all the filters, which is how we then see just a limited number of toys when we click more and more filters. Let's see the last few pages. Our About Us page is fairly simple. It has some tab navigation here and a tab pane for the mission, history, and volunteers at TLL. Sign up and contact pages feature forms created in Formic and validated with Yup. I originally took another approach to forms but found that they were just too long and complex. Formic took a little bit to learn, but definitely simplified my forms. Here, a parent or guardian is able to provide their information, child's information, and select a membership plan. Agree to the terms and conditions at TLL and sign up for a membership. The contact page features contact information for TLL, hours of operation, a map, and a contact form, providing name, phone number, email, contact preference, and even a brief message. That concludes my tour of the TLL site. Thank you so much for watching.